Are you okay?
Ah, Ryota-san looks into me all worried because I was being dizzy.
I don't want you to walk like this, so I'll take you home.
But what? Then he picked me up in his arms, and it wasn't typical of me to be like this. But when he did that, I got the butterflies. My name is Takamatsu Kaori. I'm a university student in Tokyo. Today, I think we had a law class in second period. I guess I'm sleeping in that class. Look, it's Kaori-san. She's so gorgeous today too. Yeah, she is. But sometimes it's difficult to be close to her because she's too gorgeous. I know what you mean. I heard that she's also an ex-delinquent. A lot of guys are scared of her too. I walk by the university hallway while I hear them talk. The path was opened up naturally for me to walk. I really don't know why the path always opened up for me. Well, I'm already used to it by now anyways. Kaori, good morning. Good morning. While everyone surrounds me at a distance, Yuka, who is my friend since high school, came over. Kaori, I have a request. What? Please come to the mixer. Huh? No, I can't be bothered. Don't say that, please. This person can't come. And if the number doesn't match, people won't trust me anymore. So please. Yuka is about to cry and clings onto me. I definitely couldn't ignore her like that. So I had no choice but to nod. Few days later, the mixer began at a Japanese bar restaurant. Other girls were all in a good mood, talking very excitedly, while I was just greeting the guys boredly. All the guys were also in good mood, and very excited to see us. But there was this one guy who was quiet and very calm.
My name is Yanagida Ryota. Nice to meet you.
He greeted quietly. He looked pretty plain. It seems like Yuka and her friends weren't interested in his introvert personality at all. Well, yeah, I'm not so surprised. 1 hour later, both Ryota and I were the only ones left in the mixer who weren't matched with anyone.
Would you like to eat something?
No, I'm fine. I'm pretty antisocial, so I quietly have a drink. After a while, my head began to feel a little fuzzy. I drank without any breaks, so maybe I got drunk. I'm going to go to the toilet.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna rest in the hallway for a while. I wobbled over to the hallway and leaned my back against the wall. I'm so tired. Can I go home now? I couldn't be bothered to go back to the noisy mixer. I had my eyes closed for a while, and then I heard footsteps coming towards me. Oh, Ryota-san.
Hello. Are you not feeling well?
No, I was just resting. I'm going back. Ah!
Wow.
Because I released my back from the wall suddenly, I felt very dizzy. Ryota-san supports my dizzy body.
See, you aren't feeling well.
No, I just got drunk.
You got drunk to the point you are very dizzy. You have a low alcohol tolerance, but you are drinking a lot.
I went with the flow, but I'm gonna stop, and I think I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah, I think you should.
I separate myself from Ryota-san and start walking. Every step I take, I couldn't feel my legs.
Are you okay?
Ah! Ryota-san looks into me all worried because I was being dizzy.
I don't want you to walk like this, so I'll take you home.
What? Then he picked me up in his arms, and it wasn't typical of me to be like this, but when he did that, I got the butterflies. Well, why in this position? Oh, I was very scared today. Put me down, please.
But you are about to faint.
Thanks for worrying about me. But if I'm in this kind of position, people can see my underwear.
Eh? I'm sorry.
Ryota-san puts me down in a hurry. I'm okay now, so I'll go home by myself.
Okay, but everyone will be disappointed if you are gone.
No way. I only went this time just to make up the numbers.
Oh, you too. I was also forced to go just to make up the numbers.
I see. No wonder you look like you didn't belong there.
Haha. Well, for this reason, I'll go home too if you're gonna go home.
Yeah, then let's just head to the train station together.
Sure.
We decided to go home ahead of everyone else.
But are you sure you're okay to go home by yourself?
I'm fine. I mean, why are you worried about a person that you just met anyways? Normally, guys won't worry so much because of how I look.
Your looks don't really matter. You are a woman, Kaori-san. So it's actually normal for me to worry about you. If a tough guy sees you, you won't know what they'd do to you.
Did he just say that I'm a woman? I think this is the first time anyone looked at me as a woman before. As I said before, it wasn't typical of me to be like this, but I got the butterflies again when Ryota-san said that. I think I've never met anyone like you, Ryota-san.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to be interested in you. Hey, would you like to exchange numbers?
Yeah, sure.
I acted under the influence of alcohol, but this is how we ended up exchanging our numbers with each other. The next day, Kaori, morning! When I was sitting in the lecture hall, Yuka came over, all excited. Hey, you went home with Ryota-kun, didn't you? What happened after that? Nothing happened. We just exchanged numbers. Really? You? Exchanging numbers? That's very new of you. I guess something will happen then.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Tanaka-kun, who was sitting in front, looked over when I was talking to Yuka. He's known to be the most handsome guy in our university.
There's a guy who has the guts to actually hit on you, Kaori.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were interested in a romantic relationship. If so, why don't you go on a date with me?
Sorry, but that's never gonna happen. I shut him down right away and opened my textbook. Tanaka-kun faces back to the front disappointingly. The lecture finishes and I was walking by myself in the hallway. Even after the lecture, Tanaka-kun was too persistent. I really don't like pushy people. Compared to that, the way Ryota-kun gave me space was just right. I look back to my smartphone and look up Ryota-kun's contact information. I haven't contacted him since, but maybe I should. Because I was drunk too, I didn't contact him after that. I decided to contact him and open the message app. Do you want to hang out around the town this coming Sunday?
Yes, thank you. I look forward to it.
Phew, he sounds so serious. His response sounded like a business mail, so I gave out a laugh. Then came the coming Sunday. I hope I don't look weird. I refrained myself from wearing any flashy clothes and dressed up neatly and waited at the place where we were supposed to meet up. I'm wearing clothes that I'm not used to, so I feel a little bit nervous.
Oh, huh? Is that you, Kaori?
Tanaka-kun?
Why are you dressed like that? You should flash your style. Don't push yourself too hard.
He snorted with laughter, and I got a little heart. It's none of your business.
Are you here on a date? You're just showing your fake self.
No, this is...
I think that they both suit her, and that she looks wonderful.
When I was about to answer to Tanaka-kun, Ryota-kun responded. Ryota-kun!
I'm sorry to make you wait.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Huh? Who are you? We're talking about something unrelated to you, so shut up. Whoa, that is close.
Ryota caught his hand which stuck out and had pushed him away easily, and Tanaka-kun was then pushed back easily.
Who are you? Oh, you wanted to show off your good side to her? Well, that's too bad. Just because you saved Kaori doesn't mean that you get to go out with her. And there's no possibility that you'll get to go out with her.
Stop it! I hugged Ryota-kun at the spur of the moment as I was getting irritated by Tanaka-kun.
Eh? Kaori? What are you doing?
I can't take it anymore. I was the one who asked him on a date today. Me. Got it? You should be the one who should shut up.
Oh, well, why are you dating a nerd like that?
I judge guys by their personality, not looks. Actually, I can't stand you, Tanaka-kun. So now you know that this is how it is. So don't ever talk to me at university too. Let's go, Ryota-kun.
Oh, okay.
I pulled away Ryota-kun with my arm between his. When we walked to the point that we couldn't see Tanaka-kun anymore, I pulled away. I'm really sorry about that. I got you involved in an annoying situation.
No, that's okay, but we are on a date today.
Yes, that's what I had in my mind. You don't want to go on a date with me.
No, I don't mean it like that. But why would you, a beautiful girl, choose a guy like me?
I told you earlier, because you have a wonderful personality.
Thank you. But what about your looks? When we last met, you were dressed pretty flashy.
Yeah. If I wore something flashy, I thought I'd be the only one standing out. Besides, I wanted to take my time to walk around the town with you. And because you are a quiet guy, I thought that you'd like this better, Ryota-kun. Does this look not suit me? I picked up my skirt and tilted my head when I asked that question, and I saw Ryota-kun's cheeks blush.
I think you also look good with what you're wearing right now. But why would you do such thing for me though?
I don't know why, but I was just so happy that you saw me as a woman, Ryota-kun. Other guys would get close to me because they all have ulterior motives. And if I ever go out with them, they see me as their thing, rather than their girlfriend. But you're not like them, Ryota-kun. You're a kind-hearted guy who tried to protect me as an actual woman. Which is why I wanted to get to know you more and get close to you more, Ryota-kun.
Does that mean that you are interested in me?
Yeah. If I didn't feel that, I wouldn't have called you out for today. Hey, what about you, Ryota-kun? Are you interested in me?
If I wasn't, I wouldn't have come here today. I got to know you better today, Kaori-san. But I want to know more about you.
Me too. Then let's hang out tonight then. After sharing a love with each other, we both began to walk in harmony together.
I made the new menu. What do you think? Can you try it? Hey, don't be lazy and clean this up together with me.
Hey, the two of you! I got it, so please get a little bit away from me. My name is Nita Tsukasa. The reason why I'm being caught in between these two beautiful girls is because, well, there is a good reason behind it. I was working in a major trading firm, but I was forced to resign because of my manager who put the blame on me to take a responsibility which had nothing to do with me. I didn't do it. Ha! Anyone who is incompetent would say that. You were fired. I got kicked out from my company's dorm, so I moved back to my parents' house and just spent my time lazing around. I wasn't motivated to do anything at all.
Hey, why don't you at least job hunt? How long do you plan on living like this?
I'm sorry, Mom. I know I have to do something.
Do you remember Aki-chan?
Aki-chan? If I remember correctly, she's our second cousin, right?
Yes, she's actually managing a bed and breakfast right now. You should go help her.
Huh? Why do I have to?
There's not enough people over there to help, and she's having a hard time. Besides, even if you're at home, you're not doing anything at all, right?
Ugh. I really didn't feel like helping, but I couldn't say no, because I was living in my parents' house. So I accepted reluctantly. A few days later, I headed over to the bed and breakfast located deep in the mountains. Hello, it's me, Tsukasa. I came over to help here from today.
Alright.
I can hear her footsteps running get closer, and...
Oh, wow! You're Tsukasa, right? Long time no see! You've grown up so well!
Gasps. It can't be true? Is she that Aki-chan? She looks so different. This is how I got to reunite with my beautiful second cousin, who I could hardly recognize after a few years. So, about the bed and the breakfast, how can I help?
Well, the first thing I want you to help me with is cleaning up the place. If I do it on my own, I won't be able to finish, you know?
The inside of the bed and breakfast looked very worn out. According to her story, this bed and breakfast was first started by my grandmother, who died last year when she was young, so the building itself was already very old. I wonder if the cleaning will ever end?
Don't worry, it'll be okay. If we both work together, it'll finish quickly. We can do it. Yay!
Yeah. I feel that Aki-chan is very close to me, and...
Tsukasa-kun, can you clean under this bed? I'll start making the bed.
Oh, okay. What is she doing? If she's like that, I can see everything. Doesn't she know that I'm a guy who is looking at her? She's showing too much. My heart kept on beating very fast at her. Anywho, if I remember correctly, she's 5 years younger than me, so she should be 20 years old now. She's matured a lot than before. When we were kids, Aki-chan was very shy. She used to hide behind my back and was scared all the time. But now, she's the owner of the bed and breakfast, and she's working very well. Hey, did you ever think about going to university? Or do other different jobs, Aki-chan?
Not really.
Why?
I didn't want to do anything else. I really loved my grandmother. I want to live up for this bed and breakfast for my grandmother too.
That's amazing. I don't even have anything I want to do, but Aki-chan knows exactly what she wants to do. Okay, I've decided. I'm going to help out too properly, so that this bed and breakfast can flourish.
Thank you. As I thought, you've never changed, Tsukasa-kun.
Her smiling away was exactly how she looked like in the past. I was admiring her without realizing. Then...
What are you two doing?
What? Who are you?
You forgot about me, Tsukasa? I'm Miyabi, the little sister to my big sister. For your information, I'm also helping out the bed and breakfast together. If you ever lay a hand on my big sister, I won't allow it. Hey, Miyabi, don't be ridiculous.
What are you talking about? I won't lay any hand on her. Come to think of it, I remember Miyabi now. She's always loved her sister so much, and I guess this hasn't changed. After that, we finally completed preparing the bed and breakfast by Aki-chan teaching me gently about the work while Miyabi scolding me on how to work. But even when the tourist season came around, the reservation status was 0. Oof. No customers today too.
Only some regular customers who knows my grandmother comes to use it from time to time. What should I do? If it goes on like this, the bed and breakfast that my grandmother gave to me is going to be closed down.
All three of us were at our wits' end worrying about the bed and breakfast.
Hey, you should do something about it.
Huh? Me? What do you mean?
You used to work at a major trading firm, right? Don't you have any good connection with someone who can help the situation? Wow, Tsukasa-kun, you could do that? As I thought, you're amazing, Tsukasa-kun.
Stop it! Don't expect him to look at me like that. Not, it looks like I have to do something about this. Well, I do have some idea that I've been thinking about. But, Aki-chan, you really want to do something about this bed and breakfast, right?
Of course! I want to protect this bed and breakfast that my grandmother made, and I want this place which I love to be used by many customers.
Okay, then I'm not sure if this would go well, but let's try this. I've been thinking about an idea.
An idea?
Yeah, both of you, come here.
What? Okay.
So I revealed my secret plan to them. After hearing my plans, their eyes both blinked.
Wow, we can do that? That's amazing! If we do this, maybe a lot more customers would come.
And I want you both to cooperate with me on something else.
Huh? Cooperate? I'll do anything, leave it to me.
After a month since then, the situation changed enormously. The phone calls for reservations are coming in constantly. Yes, 2 nights for next month. Oh, I'm sorry. The reservation is full on that day. Yes. The reason for this was that we renovated the old bed and breakfast to a modernized place. But since we didn't have enough time, we only renovated the parts which were noticeable for the customers. We plan on conducting a full-scale renovation on another day. And there was another reason.
Hey, Tsukasa, can you please do something about this uniform? I'm embarrassed.
What are you talking about? You both look great. Aki-chan and Miyabi was wearing a very sexy miniskirt uniform. The style is cute, but it also has some degree of exposure. The customers who spent the night at the bed and breakfast had posted a photo of them over social media, and because of that, they were popular. Now, there are customers who live far away, would come all the day just to see the two of them.
Hey, Tsukasa-kun, is this going the way you planned? Who are you, Tsukasa-kun?
Oh yeah, haven't I told you? Previously at work, I used to give many advices about hotel management. I used my connection which I gained from my previous work to contact the renovation company and uniform design company. Upon their permission, I used money which my grandmother left for the bed and breakfast.
I see you're actually very useful. Tsukasa-kun, you're really amazing.
No, I didn't do anything. After closing the bed and breakfast, Aki-chan came over and said those words while I was gazing and admiring the view.
Thank you so much, Tsukasa-kun. Because of you, the bed and breakfast won't be closed down.
Haha, that's great. I'm glad I could be of any help.
And I want to say something to you. I like you, Tsukasa-kun.
Eh? Aki-chan actually liked me since childhood. Hearing that I quit work and moved back over to my parents' house, she requested my mother to have me come over to help at the bed and breakfast.
What about you? Do you dislike me, Tsukasa-kun?
No, that's not true. I've always been curious about you, Aki-chan.
Really? I'm glad then.
This is how we found out that we liked each other, but...
Hey, get away from my big sister. Oh,
You again?
I'm not allowing you to go out with my big sister. But I feel bad about that. So I can be your girlfriend if you want.
Huh?
Miyabi!
I was so confused being sandwiched by the two of them who are wearing the cute uniforms. Then suddenly, my phone rang. I had an incoming call from that manager at previous work. Hello? Hey, is this Nita? I'm glad my call went through. Actually, since you've been gone, work isn't going so well. I'll forgive you now, so you can come back now. If I don't do anything about it, I'll be fired. Oh really? But I'm doing pretty well over here, so I'll reject your offer. Bye. Wait! I can apologize to you if you want.
That call. Was it okay for you to hang up the call?
Yeah, it's fine. That call had nothing to do with me. After that, I became an official employee at the bed and breakfast. Now, I enjoy working every day being surrounded by Aki-chan and Miyabi. Due to my abilities, the bed and breakfast grows into a hotel operating nationwide, but that story is for another time.